Hello everybody, welcome back to another character guide video for One Piece Burning Blood. My name is Silvokiji, and this is TheZoneGamingGo. If you want to see any more character guides from TheZoneGamingGo, please check the character guide playlist, which will pop up in this video, and it should also pop up in the channel if you actually click on my channel and you'll look at it. So, we're going to be talking about Kizaru, 3000 point character, speed type character, Logia, as well as being Haki. So he's one of the three admirals, and a lot of misconceptions people have with the admirals is that Kizaru is the weakest. That is not true. While Kenny focuses more on like single damaging power, and Koji focuses on damage over time, Kizaru is more of a strategy type fighter compared to the other two. So when it comes to him, you actually got to hit combos. You also have to link stuff together. You have to actually play his game. Now, in terms of speed type characters in this game are actually rush down characters. Besides that misconception people have that speed type characters are just fast, that is not true. Speed type characters in One Piece Burning Blood doesn't exactly mean the character is fast. It just means the character is rush down oriented. So the character has moves that actually go along with that theme. As Soba has the backflip cancels, how Koala has the kicks, also special movement. Kizaru has teleports. That's his gimmick. Okay, so we're falling. Okay, so one of the things about Kizaru that I want to talk about before we actually get into it is that in Kizaru's auto combo, he has exactly 5 hits ending in you're dying now. He cannot interrupt anything besides his ranged attack and his normal guard break with that auto combo until it actually gets to the 4th hit. So until you actually pass this fourth threshold here, that's when you can actually do other buttons. So I'm going to kind of go through their moves a little bit. So you can interrupt it with his unique button. You can interrupt it with one of his special moves. Actually, all of the special moves can actually be used. I'm not going to show you all of them. With that last hit. So when it comes to Kizaru's auto combo, it comes to making your decision. Do you want to get away? Do you want to knock him away? Do you want to keep him up close and do maximum damage? Or do you just want to chill out? So you got different options when performing his auto combo. Now, in some cases, I talked about how Koji is not really an auto combo based character. Kizaru probably kind of, in a mix of that. He probably is a little bit of it, but he doesn't need to. And we'll go through all of his moves too, so you understand. So his really slow range attack is I guess a leg sweep. The leg sweep puts the person in a staggers type state. This move can be linked with his special moves. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe it can be linked with every one of his special moves, as well as his... Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, so you can link with any of his special moves afterwards. Now, the move, I believe, does not change in the combo, still does the staggers type state, and it's also a very good move to do on switching. You probably could have blocked that. Let me see. No. Okay. I just did it too late last time. Okay, so for his normal guard break, it is a mid-range guard break. He's one of the few characters in the game with a mid-range guard break. I know Blackbeard has one, but I think Blackbeard goes a little bit further. So he actually points his finger and shoots a beam. The beam actually pushes him far back. So the thing about this move is that most characters, when they do their guard breaks, you can easily bring another character in for a combo or something like that. But because Kizaru knocks the person so far away, some characters can't really get what you really want to get started with them. Now, I believe a Koji can still do the freeze if he gets a certain distance. No, it's too far away. So it's pretty much like a get off me tool, or if you're trying to do like a range type deal, it works that way. So you have a range type character on your team, or like a character that actually can get in really quickly, then his normal guard break works really well. Not to mention too, or we have to mention, is that his normal guard break also pushes the opponent back, which is really good. I think I did mention that already, but oh well. Okay, so in a combo, this move does not change either. So already you're pretty limited in Kizaru's like mechanics in terms of his range attack, his basics, and as normal guard break. So because of flash counters, you really don't want to be using Kizaru's basic a lot. So what you want to do is when you're playing this character is that you want to be, how do I say this? You want to be different. You want to be tricky when you're playing as Kizaru. You don't want your opponent to think that this is all he's going to do. And I know half the time some people play as characters and they'll repeatedly use the same combo over and over again. Those are called one-trick ponies. You do not want to be like that with Kizaru because you will just mess up and you will lose. When you play with Kizaru, you want to keep rushing your opponent over and over again. It does not mean that you want to do the same thing over and over again. You want to keep your opponent guessing. Okay, so for his unique buttons, because we're going to go to his heavy guard break afterwards. His unique button, his first unique, is actually a forward kick. This can't be charged Yeah, so, you know, when fully charged, it actually makes a stagger, but when not charged, it's just a, you know, flinch. So when you actually hit this move, you can actually combo into it with his special moves. Now, I will say that if it's not the charge variation, the You're Dying Now special will not work, but the Yato no Kagami, what we call swords, will actually work. This is where his down unique comes in. His down unique is actually a, how can I say this? It's uppercut? I want to say uppercut, with his legs. So this also can be charged. And when this is performed, you can perform your other special moves just like you can with the regular unique, except this time, swords doesn't work, but instead the other ones can be linked. Now the cool thing about this down unique and about Kizaru is that he's one of the, I want to say there's like maybe 4 or 5 characters in this game who have a long range move that can unity chain. So in this case, it's Kizaru's You Dying Now. So when he gets this off, hits that, it counts as a unity, which is really awesome because it makes you get an easy confirm. Now you're probably wondering, can I do my basic combo into the I want to say uppercut. Is it called uppercut? If it's not a fist, I don't know how about fighting. Let's just call it uppercut. So you can't do his down unique in the basic combo. It won't work. It'll automatically auto into his regular unique. So no, you cannot do that. So when you perform this move, this is really one of those moves you kind of like backstep and do when your opponent isn't expecting it. It's just going to be hard to get at some points, or when the opponent is frozen, yada yada yada, whatever you want to do. Okay, so for his heavy guard break is a move that allows Kizaru to jump in the air and shoots a blast. So something that people don't know is that this is actually a projectile. When he actually shoots the blast, it's a projectile. So the projectile can actually be conquerors, which a lot of people are not aware of, due to the fact that it's still considered a moving projectile. Now, this move is also a unity chain, and it's actually probably easier unity chain for Kizaru to hit. And because of the amount of time, like if you actually get a raw heavy guard break. Since, you know, before when we did this combo right here, we weren't able to actually get a full combo or like a, oh, that was terrible. We weren't able to actually get a combo from Mikoji or a unit chain from Mikoji afterwards. What is wrong with me? Okay, you know, one more time, we're just gonna stop. Chill. Screw it, I'm done. I'm not doing it no more. Okay, back to Kizaru. Okay, so for his special attacks here. No, actually, wait. Running attack. Running attack is similar to his range attack. It is just a roundhouse kick, just staggers, similar to his range attack. Now his jump attack and jump unique is when he also gets very interesting. His jump attack is a cross-up kick. This move can be used on smaller characters that actually get beside the opponent, similar to Whitebeard, and actually kick the opponent in the air. When they actually get hit in the air, you can do stuff like that. I guess it'll give you a fast wake up, whatever, but normally it's to knock your opponent away. See, the thing about Kizaru is what's really interesting. He has a lot of moves that knock the opponent away because he is able to close the gap into his opponent really well, and that's because of his special moves that he has. So his jumping unique is a long-range jumping unique. It's actually the furthest jumping unique in the game other than Ace and Ace Strong Style. It doesn't do that much damage, but it's okay. It's probably very punishable. If it is blocked, I admit, if a person sidestep, you will be, of course, getting punished from landing on the ground. And now for his specials. This is where it gets really cool. His first special is called Yato no Kagami. This special in its own right is actually very strong. You can press the button 4 times for a quadruple sword strike. I'm getting tongue-tied over here. Okay, so something you can really do that does a lot of damage on this combo is when you actually do his basic combo, interrupt it, go to Yato no Kagami, and deal this beautiful 40% combo on a person. Yato no Gami is basically going to be the move that you're going to be doing a lot with Kizaru when a person doesn't have any ability, or you just kind of like risking it all. At the very beginning, it just does so much. It's like probably the most damaging combo that Kizaru actually has as a character. His secondary special move is called You're Dying Now, which you've probably seen 1,000 times already from us. Now, You're Dying Now is a beautiful range-based move that can be charged, so you can kind of like hold it for eternity. Does decent damage and also knocks the opponent far away. Now up close, it actually does a kick. So the thing about hockey, how hockey works in this game, hockey works only on the body. So if you have Hockey activated or your ability button activated when you do this kick, that will straight up be Hockey damage, or basically immune to low guard and stuff like that. Now, I need to go back to his base combo. When you're doing this auto combo here, if you stop midway, notice how far away that Kizaru actually kicks him. Kizaru is the only character in this game that actually moves the opponent that far back in their auto combo. So you have no ability at all whatsoever. If you lost your ability, this is amazing because you basically made a gap. Like I said before, Kizaru is about making that gap. Technically speaking, he may be considered a zoner in a way, like a fake zoner, but a little bit, maybe. Okay, so one of the moves that Kizaru used to get in is his Yato Mirror. Yato Mirror Special Guard is a move that basically allows him to teleport. So when he does this move, he teleports pretty far, as you can see, all the way to back. So give him time, make his ability go back up, or waiting for his ability to go, drawing out burn engage. Now, Kizaru is going to be a character that you're probably hardly ever going to hit with your ultimate because he's going to be moving around continuously. So people are fighting you, they're going to be just dealing with you, just going around, just doing random crap, just having fun with your moveset, teleporting, going to other sides of the screen, and you're just like, okay, let me just get him in one area, but you can't because it's Kizaru. Kizaru's always moving, he's always active. A Kizaru that's standing still is a dead Kizaru. A Koji and a Kinyu can afford to stand still. A Kinyu does enough damage to make up for it. A Koji does damage over time. Kizaru has to be active. Speed type. Now, if you press the button again, or press the guard button again when doing Yato Mirror, you'll come down with a drop kick. Not a drop kick, but like a downward kick. The downward kick cannot be comboed into, so most people what they'll do is they try to go for a heavy guard break, deal a little bit of damage, but they have to remember is that this is not a true combo, so doing that will actually allow you to get punished. Now, you will deal some damage, but you will get punished afterwards, so be very, very careful how you make that work. So when you're actually doing this move right here, I guarantee you probably always want to do it either when the opponent's about to die, or if you plan on just doing this right here, and then hopefully backing away and just, you know, thinking about something else. Now, I do believe you can actually... No, you can't. Okay, moving on. Ability button. So his ability button, a special movement, is a teleport. Just like most teleports in this game, they're invincible on startup. So you make the wrong move, you need to get out of the way. Kizaru's teleport is amazing for that. Now, I do believe Kizaru can only use his teleport up to 2 times, similar to Enel, Nika Robin, and Nami. Now, just remember, it is invincible on startup, which means if you're in front of someone's face and they're planning to do a switch out, doing this right here, completely invincible. You got away from it. Now, with his R1 ability, his moves don't actually get his hands. None of them get his hands. He just basically gains Logia guard like most of his other admirals. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, for his unit chain here, which you've probably already seen, it's a one hit. One hits are very high in demand. Okay, so now we're going to be going to his awakening. So Kizaru is arguably one of the strongest characters in Awakening. The reason for that is because Awakening, literally, we were back here talking about it, saying it feels like one frame. It happens almost instant. Like as soon as Kizaru presses this button, start spreading out the spears. You're getting hit. You move forward, you got hit. You press square or attack, you got hit. You jump, you got hit. It is such a powerful ultimate. And I think it actually reaches really far because it literally teleports Kizaru. Don't prove me wrong. Okay, yeah, it actually teleports Kizaru. So just remember that when you do his ultimate, he teleports. So when you enter Awakening with Kizaru and you're fighting against a person, remember, it doesn't matter where they are on the map, you got them if they mess up. And that's what makes Kizaru and Awakening super scary. Probably even more scary than the Kinyu and Koji. Because the Koji still has to, like... Koji kind of has a wait time, because Kinyu has a very difficult time doing it. Because it takes a while for the meteors to actually rain down, so you can kind of block in time. But Kizaru's like almost one frame. It's like as soon as it happens, you're getting hit by this Jump Force ultimate. Now, I believe we pretty much talked everything we need to about Kizaru. Like I say, he doesn't have a big combo game. He's mainly a character that's supposed to keep the pressure. Using your special movement, as well as your Yato Mirror, keeping them away where you're dying now, deciding what you want to do. Like, you know, if you're doing your basic combo, you have to decide what you want to do with your character. Do you want to like do this, just knock him away? Do you want to get the extra damage very swiftly? Now, also remember this. If you're doing this right here, like if you're hitting multiple times, I believe this is going to drop. Yeah, because you're basically you're adding too much hits on the character. So make sure when you're actually playing this character, you know what you're doing in terms of your combos, because you will drop a lot of stuff if you just like scrambling over and over with Kizaru. So adding this in here, you only want to add this when you're pretty sure that you haven't hit him at all prior to using this combo, and that's when this move needs to be used. Now also remember, if you're going against a Logia type character, this is just an extra move you have to Logia. And considering all of his, let's press R1 here. Let's see if he can actually get his full combo. And just like that, all your ability is gone. And look at this sword strike with the Logi. That's a lot of bar. That's a lot of bar. You do not have nearly enough to actually full Logi that combo, so you need to make up your mind very, very, very quickly when you're actually hitting with Kizaru. Now, other than that, if you're just doing regular moves with Kizaru, if you're just playing the range game, you can. You can play range, you can play bye-bye, you can do a lot of stuff like go behind people. Something also, he's also a very good character to actually give safe switch-ins. So if you have another character in your team that you don't want to bring in, like right in front of your opponent, use Yalto Mirror and then just switch the character in. And there you go, your character is coming safe, use your awakening, do whatever you need to do. Good switch in. He's actually a pretty good support to have on your team. In terms of combos, like I said, not a lot of potential there, but in terms of actually I guess you could say in terms of like damage, he is pretty good. You can just have fun with him. Now, if you want to play as this character, just remember you always got to keep moving. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it for Kizaru character guide. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, it was a little bit, you know, educational for some people that play Kizaru or thinking about actually using this character. I did see Kizaru in the Battle for Peace, understandable, because most of the people there don't play as Kizaru. I know Rohawk actually plays the character, and I sometimes play as the character. I said I potentially don't like playing as him, but now that I'm actually like dissecting him here in this little guide, I know things about him now that I did not know before. Like basically that sword combo he can do is very damaging. Like 40%, like straight up, 40 to 45%. Even if you have +1, you're looking at, or +2, you're looking at 50% damage on a single, like just straight up. That's worse than like Garp and Kinyu and Koji. Well, yeah, Koji has his ice ball, but so it's like situational. Okay, other than that, keep playing One Piece Burning Blood. Till next time,